What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and today we are going to take a look at my favorite 25 Blitz teams that I use every day, especially to farm this guy right here, Beast. Many people keep sleeping on Beast and keep thinking that he's not going to be necessary or useful in the future. But I think that's going to be a big mistake, and it's going to be like Taskmaster, that many people ignored him, and after he was pretty good, like I said from the start. And with all that said, I want to say thanks to everyone who has pressed like, commented on my last videos about Target Dimension 3. I really appreciate that, and I'm looking at your feedback and improving towards it. And I want to say thanks to everyone who has subscribed lately. We reached 4,000 subscribers. That's really nice. And I really appreciate that. It helps me so much, you guys can't imagine. And once again, I want to say thanks to everyone who has also joined my membership of my channel and joined my Discord. If you guys want to do that, I will be available for you guys as often as I can there, answering all your questions, recommendations with the roster and so on, and also updating the Discord as often as I can with new teams, with new strategies for different nodes. And yeah, it will be a lot more there when Isolate comes, with the difficulty selector, when the Greek for the regrades will come as well. And I want to give a massive, really massive shout out to OHM, home, I guess, that's how you spell it, that donated to me offline $50, and I'm so thankful that you did that. You have no idea how much it helps. It really helps me out, and I'm not the type of person that uses this donation money for spending on the game or whaling out or something like that. I save my money a lot, and I only use it to eat and basic things, and whatever I can I just save. I don't want to whale out. I don't want to become a whale. My channel is not for whales. My channel is for the 90% of the player base. It's not for the 10% on the top or the 1% on the top that has every character at 500k or something like that. My channel is mostly for the 90% and helping you guys as much as I can with the least amount of investment as possible. So once again, big shout out to Home OHM for the donation. He sent also a message: great videos, keep them coming, amigo. Thank you so much, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it helps. It's like I was without words for a couple of hours. And once again, thanks to everyone who has subscribed recently. 4,000. Let's see if we can reach the 5,000 until the end of the month. And thanks to everyone who has joined on my Discord. And I'm going to work as hard as possible to give content there, so you guys have a little edge over the people that are just watching the channel. Okay, so with all that said, let's go to the Blitz teams. It's in no specific order, and these teams are 25. And I know that most of the, on Blitz, you want to use the strongest teams possible. But for me, and as a streamer and something like that, you want to use as many teams as possible so you have more content and you can fill your hours a little bit better. And that's why I have more teams instead of having more solid teams that give more points overall. Okay, so once again, it's in no specific order. We are on MSF.gg, and my teams were exported, or my roster was exported from MSF PAL. Those websites, both of them, are very useful. You guys should definitely use them to organize your teams, your roster for Alliance Wars, and also your alliance. So yeah, let's go through the teams fast because we already waste enough time. Okay, so first we have the Brotherhood 1.5. Now we know the Brotherhood 2.0 is the one with the Blob, but I like to use the Blob elsewhere. And this team is still so good. This team shreds the Coulson team so easily. There is so many bleeds, there is so much damage. The Coulson team has no chance the only advice I can give you is to invest on Toad, because you'll need him to have a nice amount of focus, maybe even do his passive. And if you want to go to the next level, do the ultimate. And the ultimate or the special, the one that does Blitz with the Pyro, and the ultimate with the Sabertooth. It's so much damage, it's so much bleed damage, that they will destroy those teams so easily. It's just insane, and you win so fast, and it's good on Blitz, Alliance Wars, and so on. It's always a very, very easy win. Okay, now next we have the Black Order with the best positioning. All these teams have mostly the best positioning. I will not go through that too much, but yeah, Black Order, amazing team, always wins everywhere on Blitz, 8.3 on auto. It's is the best team right now. So yeah, moving on, we have the Marauders. This was actually the name that the developers gave, and we have Blob, and the Blob is here because he makes Strife way better. He makes Mr. Sinister way more tankier, and we have Mystique apart because we want her to have the dodges. And Emma Frost, unfortunately, she doesn't give defense up like Shuri, but hopefully the utility that she gives is enough to compensate for that. Even that, I'm not sure, but we'll see in a few days. We'll be definitely testing her out and figuring out if she's actually good or not. So yeah, Marauders, one of my favorite teams, also wins on auto on Blitz. Then we have the AIM team. I think it's the best version of the AIM team with the Researcher, Security, Scientist Supreme, Assault, and Graviton. Make sure you invest in the 2 damage dealers because they are the most important ones, and you don't want them to die too fast. And the D4 on the passive of this guy, it's actually very useful. If you have him and Graviton with decent red stars, 4 or higher, maybe consider doing his passive. It's very decent, but not on Graviton. Now we have the Symbiote verse, and I'm using, many people say that to use Drax, and yeah, Drax is definitely a good option here, but I'm also using Green Goblin. I think Green Goblin is next level here, and you want Venom as far away from Drax as possible, so you have the least chance for Venom to take damage, so he can give the defense up. And Symbiote Spider-Man is next to Drax because he has the same armor and the same resistance as Carnage, but because he has the dodge chance, if there is a chain attack, the dodge can stop the chain. Then we have the Defenders. Everyone knows the Defenders. It's the usual team. We know this team for a very long time. No updates here. Then we have the Asgardians with the best positioning. Like I explained in my other video, you want Thor as far away as possible from everyone else because you want everyone to be attacked, so Thor does his passive as often as possible. And having the characters in this way, it will protect Hela. I always get multiple defense wins just because of the positioning being so important. Then we have the Inhumans. Typical team, amazing team. You can replace, for example, Quake with a Beast or something like that. It depends on what you want. But this team is very good already. Using Beast just takes it to the next level. Now we have the Sinister Six that hopefully will be changing Kingpin for Doc Ock soon. And I'm expecting a big change, big upgrade with this team. Vulture and Shocker and Mysterio are villain tech. And I expect Doc Ock to give some upgrades to the villain tech characters at least. And we'll see even this team already kicks ass, but with Doc Ock will kick ass even to the next level. Then we have the Mercenaries. This is my favorite version with the Mercenaries, and it's a very good team. Easy mode on 8.3 of Blitz. Make sure you invest a little bit more on Bullseye and this guy more than me. They are my 2 slow characters, and sometimes they die a little bit too fast, but it's still a very good team. And Taskmaster is the key, and he's just amazing. And yeah, so then we have the Kritek. This team is amazing as it is, but if you finish Dark Dimension 3 2 times, you will be getting red stars on Ultimus, and then this team it already beats 8.3, but then it goes to the next level, and it's so good, and it's just amazing. In terms of T4s, I did quite a few T4s on Ultimus. It really takes him to the next level, and I can't wait to get red stars on him. But on the other characters, they don't need so much. Any special T4s, they are just fine as they are. Now, Fantastic Four. This team is very good, but it requires so many T4s for it to be amazing. And unfortunately for me, that's the problem with this team, and that's why I'm not investing in them right now, because they require so many T4s, and they are okay as they are. And yeah, like I know they're gonna be on the next level with the T4s, but it's just such a big investment. I don't want to do it. But yeah, amazing for 8.3 on Blitz and Alliance Wars and so on. Then we have the Supernatural. No updates on this team yet, but I expect a lot of updates next to October on my birthday. For sure, these guys are getting some updates. If you guys don't know, my birthday is on Halloween. So there is always a party on my birthday. But yeah, I expect maybe Morbius, maybe Blade, something like that. This team is okay as it is, but it needs some upgrades. Some characters here, they are not that great, like Scarlet switch her out of this place because she's no good. And Doctor Strange needs some buff or something like that. He is good, his kit is great, but come on, this guy is made of paper. Now, Power Armor. Power Armor is a good team if you can invest in Ironheart and take her to level 70 and do the T4 on her ultimate. The team will go to the next level and you'll be able to beat Red Skull very easily, but right now it's a huge investment I don't want to make for War only, and it's good as it is for Blitz on 8.3, and it's almost the auto team. Most of the times it's the auto team, so that saves you a lot of time. Now, XForce. I changed the positionings of this guy. I put Domino in the corner, I put Negasonic here, because she gets so much shield, and the splash damage she takes from Deadpool is just fine. And X23, she's okay. I still don't see why she's amazing. Oh my god, she's amazing. I know it's Wolverine with teeth, but come on. She is not that great. She's just okay, like the rest of the team. The team is just okay. They do fine in Blitz. They are amazing in Alliance Wars, but outside of that, they have no use, and yeah, they are just okay. Then we have Hydra, and this team is great, and even if Red Skull dies on Blitz, the team of minions can still win. And I've heard from someone, I think it was on my live stream, and make sure you guys tune for my live stream on next Sunday. We'll be farming Beast. Someone told me that they actually use this team to farm Dark Dimension, and I can see why, because if the minions die, Red Skull will revive them, so it's like you have extra lives. It's an amazing idea. Shout out to whoever came with that idea. It's just a great idea. I'm not sure if it's a good investment long term, but I see the value, and I see the idea, and that was a genius idea. Congratulations, man. Now we have the Kree Minions. Kree Minions, I think I changed the positioning from last month. I put Ronan here because I think he's just better. We don't want too much damage on Oracle, and with that the team just works like 25 or 20% better or 25% better. Is just great. Then we have the Guardians with the Hulk, and like I showed in my other video, this team is amazing. The Hulk really benefits from this team. All these healings from Mantis and from Groot really help the Hulk out to get his buffs, offense up and death proof and so on. Makes him very beefy, very dangerous. And I'm going to invest a little bit more on him soon. I have him with 5 red stars, 7 yellow, so yeah, it's definitely going to make a difference. And now we have one of the new teams. We have the Young Avengers, and most people are using Captain Marvel of this team, and I'm gonna make a video talking about the new characters, Emma Frost, Squirrel Girl, and Beast. because I changed my mind in a few characters a little bit, and one of them was the Young Avengers with Squirrel Girl. And right now I think that Spider-Man fits better on this team. The defense down on multiple characters really increased the amount of damage this team deals, and that's very beneficial because the more damage they do, the more healing they do, and the faster you will take the enemies, and the faster you get rid of them, the safer you are. Now we have Captain Feltron. We have Brie Larson helping Ultron to deal with these three losers. We have AntMan, Nebula, and Yondu. Because I have such a high amount of red stars on these three characters, all of them with 6 red stars, so I need Ultron and Captain Marvel to help them out to win. Otherwise it's gonna be impossible to win with them in any other team. So yeah, it's a good way to make Blitz points, and it's an easy way, and yeah. So now we have XMen Blue, and this was the way I found out that it was better to use Cyclops, Psylocke, Beast, Storm, and Wolverine, because Colossus and Phoenix are a team on their own, so it's just better to use these characters like in other team, and like this, use as many teams as possible and make as many points as possible based on different teams. And yeah, I think this is the best positioning for them. There is no real tank. We expect the healing from Beast and from Psylocke dodges and counters and so on to be enough for this team to survive. Storm with the stuns and the slows, and Wolverine takes a little bit of damage in the face and survives, and that's good because we really need someone to soak that damage. Now you have the basic shield team. This is the best positioning for war and what you're going to use on Blitz, and yeah, it's a great team, works fine. My team, my power is all over the place, so it doesn't always win on auto on 8.3, but on manual usually it wins fine, and yeah, that's pretty good. Some good points. Now the Ant team obviously is trash, but it wins on the low tiers of Blitz, so when you are grinding up on the ranks, you can use it. Sometimes, rarely, it can win on 7.0 Blitz and stuff like that, but we need that rework, and it's usually a team I sacrifice to refresh the enemy team so we can get something more interesting. The same goes for the Wakanda. This team wins sometimes, but only against really trashy teams. We have the defense up, we have the taunt, we have the dispel, we have more dispel with stuns, so it gives us a little bit of control and a little bit of damage, and yes, sometimes it wins, but it's usually a sacrifice team just to refresh the enemies so we can use the other good teams. Now lastly, we have the last team, and this is Felnix. I guess we already had the Feltron, so we had to have the Felnix, and Phoenix with Colossus on their own are a team, so I just used the 3 characters that had the highest power so we could get as many points as possible. So we have Phoenix in the corner, Colossus, we have Captain America giving defense up and energy and dispelling, that helps a lot, and when Phoenix dies we can use the explosion from Crossbones, that's a lot of damage, and we can also do the ultimate with Gamora, and then maybe get some kills, and yeah, it's already an easy win with the Phoenix and Colossus, but they can also do something because Phoenix applies that defense down and so on. So yeah guys, those are all my teams for Blitz for the month of August of 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys consider some of those teams and use them as well, so you can use most of the characters if you want. If you don't like to do that, if you just like to Blitz as fast as possible, just use the strongest teams. And I hope you guys join me on Sunday in the afternoon so we can farm Beast together, and we can talk a little bit more like last time. So yeah, that's gonna be the video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. You smash that like button, like Beast Blitz. that is going to be painful. Maybe not. I think many people are ignoring, from at least from the people I heard, the content creators and so on, many people are ignoring this guy. Let them do that. Let's just farm, get those easy points on Blitz and get all the top rewards for ourselves. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Once again, I hope to see you on the live stream on Sunday, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.